What's good, everybody, man? Welcome to Straight Up Tennessee today. Y'all, you already know what it is, man. It is Monday. Doing it a little differently this week, man. It is the Monday rundown, but we ain't running down nothing but this NCAA tournament. However, Tennessee football spring practice starts a week from today. A lot to look forward to on Rocky Top, but Tennessee draws a 4 seed in the East bracket. I don't know what to think. It's probably the toughest bracket. Especially the toughest part of the east side of the bracket I've seen in a minute. But we're going to look at the bracket. We're going to talk about sleeper teams. We're going to talk about teams who might get bounced round one. We're going to talk about the potential of Tennessee getting to the Sweet 16, maybe even the Elite 8 and playing Kentucky again. Could it happen? Yeah. Will it? I don't know. But you know, it's your boy Ruck in the building. Here's a quick morning vibe for you on this NCAA tournament week. It's Straight Up Tennessee, baby. Let's go.
It's the Northander set to race onto the field. The finals will be boring the giant team that stretches from that north end ground on a cold day becoming Glendo as the big orange sets to race on the Geo Butkin field, ladies and gentlemen, and wherever you are.
Straight Up Tennessee family, what's goody? It's your boy Ruck in the building, man. I mean, listen, at this point, I'm just going to keep going solo. I don't know. My boy turned. Y'all need to tell this man right now, like, get back to work. Get back to work on the podcast. Time to get back in this thing, brody. But till then, y'all, I'm going to keep rocking it, man. We got to keep it moving. Got to keep this content flowing. A lot of things happening this week, man. The NCAA tournament bracket specialists, the NCAA tournament selection show was last night. I got a lot to say about it. Obviously, it's going to be a quick show this morning on a Monday, but I'm going to talk about it a little bit, talk about what I think, who do I think are some sleeper teams that people really honestly got to look out for, but also who are the prominent teams like your Purdue's and Baylor's and UCLA's. Which one of these teams can get out of their bracket and actually get to a chip? I know one team that I think is going to get there, and I've filled out 2 brackets so far. I'm not going to share the bracket with you, but we are going to build a bracket tomorrow night. I think my boy Aaron Corum from Stat Chat Sports is going to hop on the show tomorrow. And we're going to do this for Wednesday's show. So on Wednesday morning, you'll get what we shoot tomorrow night. It's going to be a good day. It's just going to be a great week. I think the NCAA tournament always brings excitement to the sports world. Like if you haven't watched basketball all year, you will watch the NCAA tournament just because it brings that much excitement to really the world. Basketball is really going deeper and deeper into all the other third world countries and markets. Man, people know basketball, and the NCAA tournament is one of those things that can get anybody excited for just a great week of basketball, man. I think it is always challenging. It is always fun, but also it brings you this kind of nostalgic feeling of, yo, this feels like what it did 5 years ago or whenever you were playing sports growing up. It's just wild watching tournaments, man, because anything can happen in a tournament. So before we get it going, man, I'm going to share the NCAA bracket. We're going to talk through each side of the bracket, what I think. And then just a reminder, man, on the midweek chat, the boy Aaron Corum from Stat Chat Sports is going to join us. It's going to be a good night, man. Hopefully Turner gets back on here with me, but if not, we're going to keep going. The boy Corey Lingerfeld's going to hop back on as well. We're just going to continue to keep pushing this, man. It is a great week. Tennessee football practice starts on next Monday. This time next Monday, the boys will be on the field over at the practice facility. Oh, man, I'm hyped. It's just a great season. NCAA tournament, football, orange and white game. Don't forget, man, April 15th on a Saturday, 2:30 at Neyland Stadium. Whole south end zone will be shut down, though. So, but the entire bowl will be open. $5 to get in that thing. So, woo! before we get it rolling, man, and I show this bracket, man, got to thank Whitehead Auto Sales and Tennessee Sporting Goods. Yesterday we were streaming live. Thank you to everybody that joined us live last night, man. It was up. It was so much fun seeing Miss Rebecca and Calvin and everybody that jumped in. YouTube flagged our video, of course. I tried to be crazy and stream the actual show while going live, and it worked for about 30 minutes. I wish that I could have ended it there and then just started commentating like what's going on, but it was fun having everybody there, and we'll keep going live here really this week for sure because of the NCAA tournament. We want to make sure to keep going live. It's just a lot of content, man, a lot of things to run down and a lot of things to talk about. So thank you guys so much last night. It was fun. Keep commenting, keep liking, comment, subscribe on this one. And we're going to continue to push this content. So thank you, Whitehead Auto Sales and Tennessee Sporting Goods, for all you do and all you continue to do to help build this podcast. Both of you guys serve Knoxville so well and Blount County. Whitehead Auto Sales. Hit them up, whiteheadautosales.com, or call Tennessee Sporting Goods at 865-688-5454. So I kind of want to share the bracket and just talk through some things that I think. I want to go through it right now. So right here, you can see I'm starting with the first four, and I'm doing this intentionally because I don't want you to miss something special that can probably happen in this first four. So obviously that first four game starts tomorrow and Wednesday. Texas A&M, Corpus Christian, and Southeast Missouri State, Texas Southern, Florida, and FDU. Arizona State, Nevada, and then Mississippi State versus Pittsburgh. I believe that the Mississippi State and Pittsburgh game is actually going to be in the Midwest. Arizona State, Nevada will be in the West bracket. FDU and Texas Southern is in the East, and then Texas A&M, Corpus Christian, and Southeast Missouri State are going to be in the South bracket. Out of these playing games, the biggest one to me is Mississippi State and Pittsburgh. Here's why. When you look at these two teams, they have been on the climb at specific times in the year, right? Mississippi State had a great late push that honestly pushed them over the hump and allowed for them to get to where they are. I want to click into this because I want you to see how tightly knit these two teams are. They both shoot over 40% from the field. Right here is where I think Mississippi State will probably have some trouble is they haven't shot the ball well from downtown. Pittsburgh has. They're both shooting. Pittsburgh is shooting much better in the free throw category. Rebounds, obviously, man, Tolu Smith and those guys at Mississippi State they freakishly athletic. So they're out rebounding all of Pittsburgh's numbers. But here's the one I want you to see. I want you to look at assist to turnover ratios here. Mississippi State is a 14, and they average 14.2 assists a game, but they turn it over 12.7 times. So they're +2 in assists. However, Pittsburgh does 14.5 assists a game, and they only average 11.2 turnovers a game. So they're almost +3.5. In my mind, that is what's going to take this game to the next level. I think the way that Pittsburgh has been playing, obviously they've been playing in the ACC they've been playing Dukes and Carolinas and all of these other teams. I'm interested to see what does Pitt do and how can Pitt, how do I say this? How can Pitt, with that assist to turnover ratio, how can they influence the game in a way that Mississippi State cannot fight back from, right? So let's see. If Pitt absolutely does what we think and know they can do, they should run away with this game. But I've seen Mississippi State play, and we've played Mississippi State multiple times. So I think that it's going to be one of those things that we have to look at on game day and say, hey, who comes out and executes in the way they need to? Mississippi State has to out-rebound Pittsburgh to win this game. They're going to turn the ball over. We know that. But Pittsburgh is going to have to shoot the three well in order to win this game. In all of these games, I'm just going to let you know right now who I'm taking. I'm taking Texas A&M Corpus Christian. I'm taking FDU. I'm taking Arizona State, and I'm taking Mississippi State. And that will then lead us right into the brackets. I want to start right here in the top left with the South region. Alabama, obviously, that's number 6 team. They're going to be playing Texas A&M, Corpus Christian. That's who I think. Maryland, West Virginia, that's a crazy matchup to me because those have been 2 teams that struggled at different sections of the year. Tennessee beat Maryland 56-53 earlier this year in Brooklyn, New York. Zakai Ziegler's homecoming, and they beat them. But San Diego State and College of Charleston, that's your first upset right there. 12/5. I'm telling you, just watch Charleston. If you haven't seen them play, go watch film. Go watch film. And I'm going to click into this game just so you can see what I'm talking about. Here's the thing that's going to put Charleston over the hump, okay? Right here. Let me show you. Oh, actually, check this out. Very similar. I was going to say steals per game, but College of Charleston and San Diego State are the similar. But here's the thing, though. This is what College of Charleston does. They shoot that peel. They shoot 10 a game. They at over 30%. I mean, I've seen them play. I think they lost 3 games this year. Let me see if that's true. I wonder if that has the scoring. I don't think it does. Dang. Let's see. It doesn't. Dang. I'm pretty sure, though, Charleston only lost 3 games this year. Oh, that's crazy. But that's going to be a great game, and I think that's your first upset in the brackets. But Virginia Furman, Creighton, NC State, Baylor, and UCSB, Missouri, and Utah State, and then Arizona and Princeton. Me and Aaron are going to break this bracket down much more in the next day or so together, and then we're going to shoot the show tomorrow night and really get us ready for Wednesday's midweek chat. But we're going to diagnose each team, like who do we actually think is going to get to that next round out of this bracket. But then let's go down here to the East, where the Tennessee Volunteers were selected in Purdue. Purdue is going to get the winner of that Texas Southern FDU game. You got Memphis and FAU, Duke and Oral Roberts. Duke's been playing really good right now. However, Oral Roberts is nice. Nice. And I'm just going to say that for now. Tennessee and Louisiana. I don't know a lot about Louisiana. They had a decent record. I do know one thing about Louisiana. Obviously, I've dove into the Tennessee game a lot because it's what I care about the most. Louisiana played one top 25 team this year and did not win. They're 0-1 against the top 25 in 2022-23. So, I don't know. Tennessee should win the game. It's just really that simple. But Kentucky and Providence, Kansas State, Montana State, Michigan State, USC, Marquette, and Vermont. I think USC will upset Michigan State right here. That's the one thing that I'm really locked in. Boogie Ellis has been playing like out of his mind. I don't know if y'all remember when Tennessee played them in the Bahamas earlier this year. Boogie Ellis still had like 25. I mean, he's been doing that all year consistently. So it's just something to look out for. This Kentucky and Providence game is interesting. Kentucky should win the game and then get to play right here at Kansas State because that's who I think they're going to have to beat to get to that Sweet 16. But these 2 games right here in the East are the ones. But then also Memphis is playing incredibly right now. So I don't know what to tell you about the East. It's probably the hardest bracket by far. It's the hardest section and the hardest region of this entire bracket by far. But we're going over here to the Midwest with Houston and Northern Kentucky, Iowa and Auburn, Miami and Drake, Indiana, Kent State. Iowa State will play the winner of the Arizona State and Nevada game. Sorry. The winner of the Mississippi State and Pitt game. And I'm taking whoever wins the Mississippi State Pitt game for that. I'm just telling you right now. Iowa State, I've seen them play. They're great. Best player got suspended for the rest of the year. I'm just going to tell you right now, Mississippi State or Pitt can beat Iowa State. Iowa State had a great year. I saw them play multiple times. I don't know. I think that's an 11-6 matchup that they just didn't fare well with either team who wins in that play-in game. So Xavier, Kennesaw State, Texas A&M and Penn State, Texas and Colgate. I got a hot take that I'm going to say for the midweek chat, but I already know who's in the Natty, and it's not Tennessee. I'm just going to tell you that. But let's go ahead to the West bracket and wrap up this show for the morning vibe and just, see what you guys think. Howard and Kansas up there in the West, Arkansas, Illinois, St. Mary's and VCU, UConn and Iona. TCU will play that winner of the Arizona State-Nevada game. Gonzaga, Grand Canyon, Northwestern, Boise State, and then UCLA draws the 2 seed in the West and will play UNC Asheville. What's your thoughts, man? I'd love for everybody to drop a comment, drop something. What's your thoughts on this year's tournament? I think the East is by far the toughest bracket to get out of. I mean, you've got Memphis, you've got Purdue, you've got Tennessee, you've got Duke, you've got Kentucky. I mean, there are teams in there. Marquette is the 2 seed in the East. Like, this is the toughest bracket and the toughest region, I should say, in the entire bracket. And so if Tennessee wants to get out of this, man, this inconsistent shooting and turning the basketball over, it can't happen. It really just can't. Or we'll lose round 1. That's facts. So let me know what you guys think, man. We're going to get back up on here on the midweek chat. Me and my boy Aaron Korn from Stat Chat Sports, we're going to go over this again, but we're going to fill out a bracket together. And we're going to fill it out and see who we both think together are going to get to a natty, man. And hopefully Turner hops on here too. That'd be fun. But if not, we're going to make it happen. And can't wait to see what happens between tomorrow, Wednesday, and then when the tournament starts on Thursday morning, y'all. You already know. I think there's Thursday morning is always crazy. I think the entire games, all of them overlap all the way up until like that game at 10 o'clock on the West Coast. So, woo! Y'all already know, man. It's about to be lit. Can't wait. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us. On our way to 550 subscribers. We're going to go live this week as well. We're going to start trying to do that once a week. It's just fun, man. It's love seeing y'all in the comments, seeing what y'all doing, and just really kind of connecting on a different level. We connect on comments and stuff right now, but when we're live, it just feels more authentic, and it's just much more fun for us and for you, I'm sure. So thank you for watching today, man, on this morning vibe NCAA Tournament Selection Special. Aaron Korn from Stat Chat Sports joining us on the midweek chat in a couple of days. But for now, you already know what it is, man. It's straight up Tennessee. It's your boy Ruck. We out of here. Let's get it.